bunnies, welcome back, Calendar Bunny. In today's video, we are doing a Wings of Fire what if. This one is what if Queen Diamond got killed by Darkstalker's spell. This one needs a lot of an intro and explanation. That will come in just a second, but first I want to say this video has so many creds, so make sure to look in the description. And by the way, if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and I will turn this into a series. So thank you so much. Let's get into the explanation. The spell was enchant this dagger to fly into the kingdom of sand and kill one Icewing every full moon in secret under the cover of darkness, and keep doing so for 1 year, or until I summon it back. Enchant it to leave messages carved near the body, warning that Darkstalker is coming for all of them, and soon they will be dead. Nice. So the tweak I needed to make for this what if is it specifically says in the Sand Kingdom, the armies, but I'm just making the Ice Kingdom, so it could be possible for it to be Queen Diamond, because it never actually specifies that it can't be like the queen or like the princess or anything. I would also like to add that we don't really know who the contender for the throne would be after she died, and I'm just making up that Snowflake and Snowfox obviously just kind of want to take care of each other after this, so I'm making up a character to be the princess. Also, I did a drawing in the background, and this is the image that I kind of traced-ish, so definitely go check out Biohazardia. I don't really know how to say that. I think that's on Pinterest, but I'm not really sure. But of course, creds to her for this, and thank you for putting that on Google. Let's begin. Queen Diamond was pacing. Pacing. Did Arctic get her letter? Was he coming back with his dreadful dragonets right now? She had enough on her mind right now with the war. She didn't want to have to worry about him now. And as much as she didn't want to admit it, she had a reputation to uphold. She missed her son. It was despicable that the disgusting Nightwing stole him from her. Then the death started. Random dragons, dead with a message. Darkstalker. Who was that? A Nightwing, no doubt. How was a Nightwing getting into her kingdom? With the ice cliff and all her defenses? Should she double the guard? Triple it? And on top of all this, she still had the wall to do. Time to go down. Diamond walked the halls, glaring at Snowflake and Snowfox, who had been recently injured by Arctic. She wasn't sure why she was glaring. Appearances? She lifted her chin and adjusted her jewelry. She made it down the hall and looked. Might as well move Snowflake down a spot. Affiliation with Arctic? Snowfox could stay. Her brother could go up a spot. Apparently her cousin failed a test. Fourth circle. As she was stabbing the name, she felt a presence. She slid her claws out and whipped around. A knife. Floating. She must be seeing things. What is this? She stood up commandingly, although she was shaking, and said, "Knife, I know you are not floating. Return to the ground." The knife started shaking, although it had already been cast by another animus and couldn't decide what to do. The realization hit her like a wave. Arctic. The knife finally stopped shaking and spun toward her. Queen Diamond ducked out of the way and pounced on the knife, but she missed, and it stabbed her. She looked at the knife in shock as the world was starting to fade to black. Touché, and collapsed. Princess Penguin was looking around the palace. "Mother," she called. "Mother!" No one could find Queen Diamond. Penguin chose to go look by the wall. That is where she found the body. She cried in despair, "Mother!" Princess Penguin of the Icewings was 8 years old, very quiet, but kind, and good at listening. She was always told she'd make a fine queen, except by her mother, who always told her ruthlessness is key. The funeral was held the next night, and she was crowned Queen Penguin of the Icewings. Everyone was shook. Everyone thought about the message left by the body. Who was the Darkstalker? And was he coming for Penguin next? "Your Majesty, please, we need to push to win the war. Use everything we have. We just need your permission," her general urged. Again. With every raging request, she felt a little less quiet, a little less eager to listen. No, she said with more force than she'd ever said no before. She sighed and dismissed General Frost. All she wanted to do was find Walrus and tell him everything that happened. Walrus was her one true love, the one she cared about, the one who was funny and brought out the best in Penguin, not the one who made her crabby. She went to the kitchens to get a box of frozen flavored ice cubes, Walrus's favorite. Then she left to go to the wall where Walrus was waiting. "You moved me up a spot," he said, looking at the wall. "I knew you loved me." Penguin laughed. He was securely in the first circle, of course. "Bow, you small, little, insolent snail." "Oh, of course," Walrus said, bowing deeply and goofily. "Very well. I have some ice cubes." "You do?" Walrus cries, jumping up from his bough. "I call dibs on the strawberry flavor." He grabbed one and slurped it. Queen Penguin sat down heavily and stared at the wall. She still wasn't used to it, even after a month. "You seem stressed," Walrus says, twining his tail with Penguin's. "Yes, pushy," Penguin says absently. "You can always talk to me." Penguin looks over at Walrus. "I know," she says with a smile. She gets up to go and walks back into the palace. "We need to advance," says another gravelly, angry voice. "Commander Shiver, my answer is no. Queen Penguin is on the verge of insanity. She can't take it anymore. She can't advance yet. She just can't." She wants to talk to Walrus. She runs quickly through the halls to get to him by the wall. She walks up and calls out, "Walrus?" No answer. There it is. Walrus's dead body. The same message for Queen Diamond. "No!" she screams. "No, I refuse! You are not dead!" She shakes the clearly dead body. Something snaps in her as her generals come running out. Her crown falls down on her face. "Queen Penguin, we are so sorry. What are you going to do?" "Well, Commander." She pushes her crown back up to her face, smiling a wicked grin. "I believe it's time to go to war, and we are about to make Darkstalker pay." Alright, well, that is the end of this What If, and I got you into watching another one of my videos. Episode 2/Part 2, What If the Ice Wings Wiped Out the Night Wings? That is the end of this drawing. Let's take a little look at it. Little beautiful left to right. I really like the horns and the ears, the coloring I did. I tried to make her look very deranged, and like when she smoothed the crown back up her face, she splattered blood from Moose's body on it. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out the other people's channels in the description. So, bye!